We're getting violent criminals and repeat offenders off the streets, full stop.
The Prime Minister says it's a bill intended to combat crime and protect communities, something his government plans to table next week, which would make it more difficult for repeat offenders and those accused of violent crimes to get bail.
With so-called reverse onus bail, it will no longer be up to the Crown to prove why someone should stay behind bars. It will be up to the accused to prove to the court why they can be trusted to be released.
The provisions will target those accused of serious crimes such as breaking and entering, violent car thefts, and human trafficking, as well as sexual and other violent assaults. Carney also wants changes to the criminal code to allow consecutive sentencing for multiple crimes and the elimination of conditional sentences for some sexual offences. The proposals are being met with mixed reviews. Some consider it good news as they're tired of seeing repeat offenders in and out of prison and being released too often and too soon. Others, however, say it will pose more challenges to an already strained correction system. More bail hearings and more people incarcerated would mean bigger workloads for sheriff's officers, court staff, and corrections officers. Already across the province, a shortage of sheriff's officers has resulted in the shutdown of courtrooms, case delays, and even sentence reductions.
They're not going to have sufficient resource on the front line. They can implement all the policies they want. They will just not work because the human resources are not there to support them.
Retired Crown Prosecutor Mike Murray believes the reverse onus bail legislation won't make much of a difference.
I mean, it's like 51 to 49. So, I mean, it's very rare that a bail hearing will turn on that 1%. You know, usually it's pretty obvious who should be in and who should be out.
Murray says allowing longer sentences doesn't mean they will be imposed, noting they rarely are here.
The idea is that when you increase the maximum sentence, you're saying to the courts, we want this offence to be taken seriously. And sometimes they get the message and sometimes they don't.
Carney plans to table the bill in Parliament next week, but ultimately the decision on whether these changes will hold up is up to the Supreme Court of Canada, which will determine if the proposed changes are constitutional. Rosie Mullaley, NTV News.